Proverbs 18:1 and 2 says, "Through desire a man, having separated from himself, seeks and intermeddles with all wisdom. A fool has no delight in understanding, but that his heart may discover itself." You know, I just wanted to say that a lot of times people only think about finding themselves, when in fact they should really separate from themselves as much as possible and look at the world for what it is and learn from it. So that's what that scripture says. Let's talk Wonder Woman. What you're seeing in front of you from Huxleyburg is the Lego Wonder Woman in a pose very similar to the poster of Wonder Woman moving through no man's land that you saw with the trailer Rise of the Warrior, right? Really awesome, right? And look at the symbol on her chest, which, by the way, is a hawk. Now we know this. Connie Nielsen explains that it's really the hawk that's actually the symbol for Wonder Woman, which is pretty awesome. All right, so one of the other pieces of good news is that the embargo has actually been moved up to May 29th instead of May 31st, which is really awesome. Shows the confidence in the movie. And of course, there's one more thing I would like to say. That is that Wonder Woman actually had another influence. Patty Jenkins spoke about 3 influences: Indiana Jones, Casablanca, and Superman, 1978. But now we have the writer, the screenwriter for Wonder Woman, speaking of another influence that he borrowed from to write the script of Wonder Woman. And it has to do with, as you can see by this title, From Heroic Hollywood, and written by Noah Villaverde, or Villaverde. I don't know which one it is. It could be French. It's Little Mermaid, and not just any Little Mermaid. Little Mermaid from Walt Disney's production of Little Mermaid, and it makes sense because, as Heinberg says, Little Mermaid came from a sheltered environment, and she went out to discover the world, pretty much like how Diana's story is. So interesting, very interesting that Disney influences this Warner Brothers film, which I think is wonderful. Shows that you can actually borrow things from other places, and there's nothing wrong with borrowing things. Now I gotta kind of eat my words when I said Civil War borrowed from Batman v Superman, right? Now I go on Patty Jenkins' Twitter, and I want to go on Patty Jenkins' Twitter for a reason. So let me scroll all the way up if I can here. Wow. So this is Patty Jenkins' Twitter. And there was an outpouring because last night was, of course, the screening of Wonder Woman, fan screening at that, worldwide. And Patty Jenkins got an outpouring of love, but I thought this to be quite impactful. So Gab sent a tweet to Patty saying, "The most wonderful thing besides seeing the movie is seeing this girl be Wonder Woman. Thank you, Patty Jenkins." And is crying, of course, at the Wonder Woman fan screening. Patty responded, "Wonderful and exactly right. That's what I love about her. We all have Wonder Woman in us. She looks so great too. What an outfit." Right? And just to zoom in on this so you can see what Gab was talking about. I guess it's Gabriella. I don't know if it's a guy or a girl, but it could be Gabrielle. Or Gabriel. I'm not too sure. But the important thing is, look at all these Wonder Womans here. And of course, Gabriel is really talking, because it's Gabriel here. Gabriel's really talking about this person right here. And I guess she had either cerebral palsy or polio. But she's incapacitated in using her feet. She probably has limited use of her hands. But she's dressed in the Wonder Woman outfit. And of course, there's Wonder Woman in every single woman, for truth. And the courage, the attributes of Wonder Woman: wisdom, courage, love, kindness, etc. These are the attributes that make Wonder Woman. So this is what Patty Jenkins means. It really is inspirational to see people of all walks of life come to see this movie, which is awesome. And also, what's another cool thing is each one of them has a different Wonder Woman outfit. See, they're different. You have the New 52 outfit on your right, which would be on this side here. These are the New 52 outfits. This outfit here is the classical Wonder Woman outfit. This is the most popular outfit out there that women wear. This classical Linda Carter Wonder Woman outfit. Well, it's almost Linda Carter. It's kind of more like Super Friends, actually. But nonetheless. And then we have the Rebirth Wonder Woman, the Gal Gadot Wonder Woman here. And then we have a Wonder Woman, but she's not Wonder Woman. She's actually Antiope. This is Antiope you're watching at here. So I thought this was really awesome. And again, a lot of heart. You're seeing a lot of heart and kindness. I just want to say the outpouring of sympathy towards Zack Snyder and his family on social media is very Wonder Woman-like. You know, the caring, the compassion. We need to have more of that in society today. Especially the understanding of people who are not of the same background as we are. We need that understanding today. So that was awesome. And then in the Philippines, we had the screening day in the Philippines. I'll show you this, a blown up one. And Patty Jenkins is like, wow, amazing, amazing. And here it is. It's beautiful. And we got the Wonder Womans. We got the Steve Trevor right here. We got the Rebirth Wonder Woman, the New 52, Princess Diana. Really awesome. We got the classical Wonder Woman here. I think actually the girl with the cerebral palsy or whatever that Gabe was showing, Gabriel was from this convention. I guess it was from the Philippines. So look at how many people showed up to watch Wonder Woman. It's really awesome. Awesome stuff. So here's Huxley. Huxley Bro actually responded to this. There he is right below. He said of this movie, because people got to screen it, so they had some responses. He said, great movie. I love what you did with all the characters. Lots of fun. Okay. And I guess Huxleyberg Studios are in part responsible for the Lego movie characters, or they're good at doing it. I don't know. Stop motion. One of the two. That's really awesome. Let's blow it up a little bit here so you can see the similarities between that and Wonder Woman. There you go. Let's blow it up a little bit. Boom. There you go. Boom. Look at that there. It's pretty cool, huh? I think so. Alright. And then we have here... What else we have? We have Geeks of Color. And they loved it. They said it was amazing. Fire, lit, clap, clap, clap. Right? And then I think I got a picture of Geeks of Colors as well. There they are. These are the women of Geeks of Color. They got to go see the movie. They really enjoyed it. You got some guys that saw it as well, and they enjoyed it. And Geeks of Color, if I'm not mistaken, they're pretty critical of DCEU films, so it's really nice to see people who are critical of DCEU films actually liking one a lot. Superhero Rewind, they said, Chris and Gal's chemistry is fire. Patty Jenkins, you did it right. Amazing cinematography, a beautiful score. You had Jodie's Corner. They were saying, congratulations, Patty Jenkins, for your Wonder Woman film being named the summer's most anticipated blockbuster movie, besting the competition. And he hasn't seen the movie yet. Then you have Jeff John. So happy to read the Wonder Woman fan screening reactions. Patty Jenkins can't wait for the world to see it. Right. You got Dewey Singleton. He was one of the fans in there. He said, hey, Monkeys, Robots, Pete's. This is the DC movie we've been waiting for. Jeff Johns, Patty Jenkins, Gal Gadot, bravo. Here is a fan, Jezebel is her name. And Jezebel, hold on a second. Let me just see if I can get, oh, wow. This thing is just, it's just behaving stupid right now. My mouse is behaving stupidly, so you're going to have to excuse me on that. But anyway, yes. Scrolling down as much as I can. Jezebel, she says, this seems to happen once in a blue moon. Here we are. I'm not taking this for granted as I've waited for years. We're ready for you, Wonder Woman. And she has this little compilation there. Just click on this here. I'll blow it up a little bit. There you go. Beautiful compilation, by the way. Look at that. And you can just scroll down all the different posters of Wonder Woman, and she's just ready to go see this movie, which is really awesome. Patty Jenkins is getting to take in all that. You know, the feedback on Wonder Woman has been very, very positive, which is an awesome thing. You have Kenton Carney, and he's saying, Patty Jenkins, I enjoyed your movie. It was beautiful, had a great story. Gal Gadot, your performance was astonishing. Overall, best movie. Okay, but of course he's a DCEU fan apparently. Natalie says, Patty Jenkins, Gal Gadot, I'm so incredibly blown away. Wonder Woman fan screenings, thank you for an amazing movie. Tyler Mayers, he says, Wonder Woman was awesome, a breath of fresh air in the DCEU. Gal Gadot totally crushes. Bravo, Patty Jenkins. Michael Pascal says, wow, Wonder Woman just amazing. Gal and Chris crush it. We love them. Bravo at Patty Jenkins. Clap, clap, clap. Can't wait to see it again and again. Yeah, this warms my heart. Made this movie for all of you. Means a world. Tim Labov says, I guess I have his name right. I don't know if I have it right or wrong. But Tim Labov says, he says, wonderful. He says, wonderful. Okay. Wonderful. Congrats, Patty Jenkins and crew, coming out of fan screenings like, wow, 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 wow. Thank you so much, Grace Randall. Patty Jenkins says, Grace Randall, if you know Grace Randall, the champion. She says, just got out of Wonder Woman. It's one of the best movies, not just DCU or comic book movies I have ever seen. Fire, fire, fire. So she just got blown away. She loves it. Leon Sharp says, see you tomorrow, Patty Jenkins. So excited. There you go. Patty has spoken. Tweeted from Patty Jenkins, whatever. So excited to see you. I guess there is actually today, April the 25th, is going to be the actual premiere of Wonder Woman. So, you know, Patty Jenkins is inviting people to the premiere. I think there's an ad somewhere on Wonder Woman channel about that. So that's pretty awesome. And Roxy, she says she's going to dress up as Wonder Woman there to go see the premiere. So, so cool, so cool, so cool. But I look at all of these fan reactions, which is what really counts at the end of the day. It's the fan reactions that count. And you look at it, and that's what means so much. Yes, the critical reactions are cool, but really, at the end of the day, it's that the fans really enjoyed the movie. That the people in the audience actually enjoyed this movie means more to a person who makes the movie than just critical acclaim. It's cool to hear the critics like a movie, but it really doesn't mean much if the fans don't like it. You know what I mean? So, like for instance, Ghostbusters, the critics loved the Ghostbusters. Fans didn't, right? Fans did not like. That's why it was obviously a blockbuster bomb, right? And so my main thing is that the fans like Wonder Woman. Because why is it so important that the fans like Wonder Woman? Because this movie, if it is able to turn its profit, it means there's a demographic out there that's financially willing to put out money to see a movie. That's very important. Okay, money talks first. So it's very important. Wonder Woman is like the queen of all superhero movies. This is like the mecca. If this doesn't work, then nothing else will work. You know. So it's very important that it does succeed, that it does make a profit, that it does do well at the box office. This is a box office thing. This is not so much about critical acclaim. It's cool that it gets critical acclaim. That would be cool that it says, but if the box office reflects critical acclaim, that is, let's say the critical acclaim is whatever it is percentage-wise, and the audience rating of the film is similar to the critics, higher or slightly lower or slightly higher than the critics, and the box office reflects that, it means the film universally has been received and it's awesome. That would be awesome. Okay? That would be awesome. That's all we need. It doesn't need to break $1 billion. It doesn't need to be, as much as Batman v Superman or anything. It doesn't need to do that. But what it does need to do is it needs to do well at the box office, have audience reception be good, and then if the critics they receive the film as well, that's a plus. But it needs to cover all the boards, particularly the audience, and it must do well in the box office. These are two very important things. Everything else doesn't really matter. Critical reception is cool, and I'm happy that it's getting, don't get me wrong, I'm happy it's getting good critical reception. But at the end of the day, critical reception only means so much in the equation of things. It just simply means that this movie, this film, was to the critics a good film, which doesn't always mean much these days, especially. But hey, that's a plus. It can't be bad. That means it will be universally accepted by just about everyone in the industry, as well as people who are not in the industry, who it was made for, who really appreciate it. So that's what we're looking for with Wonder Woman. And from the feedback from the fans that I'm seeing on Patty Jenkins' tweets, I'm feeling good about it. You guys have a great one.